In this video, I want to show you 10 of the real thefts of One Piece. If you want to see, stay with Daniel until the end. Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates are among the world's most wanted crews, with the Navy putting bounties of billions of berries on some crew members. However, despite these giant bounties, the Straw Hats don't actually commit many acts of piracy. Often, it seems like the group is a pirate crew in name only. In fact, very few of the pirates in One Piece really seem like they earned that title. Even some of the villains seem more concerned with setting up kingdoms or empires rather than committing acts of thievery or shakedowns. These characters actually deserve to be called pirates. 10. Olvida. Olvida's the first pirate in the entire series, as One Piece's opening episode sees her attempting to rob the passengers on a luxury ship. She also forces Koby to join her crew, a common pirate tactic known as impressment, designed to fill out an undermanned crew. Olvida may be operating on a small time scale, but she is undoubtedly committing acts of piracy. She does show ambition to grow, and by joining the Buggy Pirates, she becomes a key cog in a much larger operation. 9. Don Krieg. Despite being arguably the most successful pirate in the East Blue, Don Krieg is unlucky to run up against Dracule Mihawk when he enters the Grand Line. This sees most of his fleet destroyed, leading to him attempting to seize the Bartie as his new flagship. Stealing a ship is a classic pirate move, especially for pirates with rundown boats looking to trade up. Don Krieg shows that he's willing to lie, cheat, or even resort to brute force to get what he wants. In any other profession, those would be despised traits, but it makes him an admirable pirate, though he's not becoming king of pirates anytime soon. 8. Arlong. Arlong quickly resorts to conducting raids against human ships and settlements in the aftermath of Fisher Tiger's death. While these attacks aren't really done for monetary gain, the level of violence would still likely be considered piracy due to his activities on the seas. Arlong's domination of Kokoya Sea Village wouldn't really be considered piracy, but pirates are known to set up bases on isolated and poorly protected islands. His actions are also directly an act of rebellion against humanity and the world government, a common motivation for piracy. 7. Wobble. Wobble's introduction in One Piece is an attempt to rob the Straw Hats of all their treasure, their log pose, and eat their ship. Consuming a vessel might not officially be a crime, though it probably falls under the destruction of property, and stealing from another ship is the quintessential act of piracy. Pirates are opportunistic, so even stealing from another pirate crew would be considered fair game. There's no honor among thieves, after all. Wapol is truly the epitome of greed, a quality that made him a horrible king but allowed him to have a successful pirate career. 6. Gecko Moria. Not all pirates run around seeking out their prey. A smart pirate, like Gecko Moria, knows that it's sometimes better to lure their targets to them. With his ship, Thriller Bark, appearing to be an island, Moria has lured countless crews to their doom, robbing them of both their possessions and their shadows. While identity theft is typically an act of piracy seen on the internet, Moria fashions it for the high seas, as he essentially steals the souls of any unfortunate passing ship to power his zombie army. It's a bit of an unorthodox approach, but it certainly produces results. 5. Duval. Duval and the Flying Fish Riders may bear more resemblance to a biker gang than a traditional pirate crew. Yet, they operate on the seas, attack pirate ships with no authorization, and kidnap hostages for ransom or to advance their own agendas. These are undeniably pirate activities, whether the group acknowledges it or not. Oddly enough, Duval only resorts to these crimes after being mistaken for a more high-profile pirate, Sanji. Yet, It could be argued that Duval acts much more like a pirate than his doppelganger ever did. Maybe Duval could teach the Straw Hats a lesson or two. 4. Eustace Kid. The only member of the worst generation to amount a higher bounty than Luffy, Eustace Kid has a particularly brutal reputation for a pirate. He did so while showing zero regard for civilian safety, killing many innocent people during his rampage throughout the Grand Line. This mentality makes Eustace Kid extremely effective, though he often seems to prioritize his own reputation over thievery. Still, as someone seeking out Gold Roger's treasure, the titular One Piece, he has an eye for treasure and truly stands out as a dreadful criminal. 3. Boa Hancock. The pirate empress Boa Hancock shows strong disdain for virtually everyone outside of her sisters and Luffy. Even though she's ostensibly allied to the Navy as one of the 7 warlords of the sea, she shows no qualms in robbing a marine ship of its treasures and turning most of the crew to stone. This incident really should have cost Boa Hancock her title and the Navy's protection, but as always, she was able to charm her way out of the problem. Stealing from merchants and civilians is one thing, but brazenly robbing the most powerful military force on the planet is the mark of one of the most dangerous pirates on the seas. 2. Chinjao. While Chinjao's heyday as a pirate was long past by the time he ran into Luffy, Chinjao stands out for amassing a particularly large treasure over his pirate career. While he did lose this treasure as a result of injury sustained in a battle with Garp, it's still a testament to an extensive record of robbery and theft. However, as the leader of Kano country's navy, Chinjao's acts may technically be considered those of a privateer rather than a pirate, since they were likely sanctioned by his kingdom. Sanctioned or not, privateers are still essentially pirates and are often seen as such by the people they actually steal from. 1. Jack. For the most part, the beast pirates seem content ruling over Wano and amassing their wealth from oppressing its citizenry. Despicable, but not really piracy. Jack, on the other hand, launches an attack against a convoy of Navy ships with the intention of liberating an imprisoned Doflamingo. Jack's out of his league going up against an admiral and a former fleet admiral. Still attacking Navy ships with the intention of liberating, or maybe kidnapping, a dangerous criminal is a blatant and dumb act of piracy. Constantly getting targeted by pirates seems to be a harsh reality for Marines. Be sure to give your opinion about this video in the comments section and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.